Hey folks, Micah McGee here. In today's video, we are going to be curing some wild hog bacon. As you can see, there's a nice amount of fat on this bacon. Right now what I'm doing basically is blotting it dry with a paper towel so that I can get the salt to take to the meat. So my experiment this time is fine sea salt. It's not got iodine in it. So I'm gonna try it and see how it works. Now, I'm not doing like a long-term cure where it's going to be sitting for months and months. This is going to, well, you know my boys, they're dying for some bacon, so it won't be long it's going to get eaten. So let's do this. The one bacon didn't have a whole lot of good on it. I'll do it last. The first one I'm going to do is this one. I'm going to open this up. Just regular old fine sea salt. You can buy this at any store. Instead of putting this in and covering it with literally 20 pounds of salt like I usually do, I am just going to do the minimum and see how it works. I'm going to coat these edges really good. Turn it over. This is a thin bacon. It's not going to take a whole lot to completely do it. This is the fattest side right here where this middling meat was. Right here over these ribs, you see the ribs? When I cut that, I stripped between the ribs. It's all there. The only thing I left was bone. Now, at this point, I'm gonna take this gentleman, I'm gonna put him in this ice chest right here. And I'm gonna leave him for about 24 hours. Now we're going to salt this one just like the other one. Supposed to be up in the 70s today, so I may have to take some ice and put in there in that ice chest just to keep the temperature right. All right, that's enough, I believe. I'm going to massage that in. Try to pick up the salt that's on my table, put it on top of the other one, and just show you how I'm going to handle the temperature situation. I'm going to fill this with ice right here. I'm going to put the lid on it, and I'm going to set this bucket of ice directly on top of the bacons. So they won't get wet, but they'll stay cold. And we'll see you when it's time to rinse this stuff off and cook it. Still got ice. That's great. All right, pulling these bacons right out of here. Look at that beautiful color. Smells perfect, looks perfect. So at this point, what little bit of salt remains, I'm gonna wash it off. We don't have time to cook any of this morning, but I'm gonna fry some up for you in the next scene you see. Just right away, you're gonna see how it tastes. Daddy done sliced bacon, sliced it with my Victorinox knife, fried it in the cast iron skillet, and here we are, right here. Fried it with the actual wood fire. Everybody reach in and get some. This is the bacon that come from the wild pig, but I personally don't think it's so wild. Matt got lucky, he got two. That's really good. Any kind of homemade bacon is going to be just a little chewier than store-bought bacon. But as far as the flavor, this was salted with sea salt. This wasn't my normal salt I normally use, but boy, making my mouth water. It's plenty salty now. Usually I cover it over really heavy. This here, as you've seen, I just sprinkled it over and then double stack, let it set. In warmer weather, in my opinion, salt penetrates meat quicker. But these thin bacons, they don't take long. I just 24 hours and done. Washed it off. Perfect. Let's hear from Caleb. Did you get another one? Oh my. I guess we're gonna go in the house and eat breakfast, but there you go. Bacon. It's what's for breakfast. If you get a chance, get yourself a wild pig. You say, McGee, how do you get so lucky to get on them pigs? People know I'll take them. Folks, I was on the roof when I got this call. But still, McGee's not too busy to take a wild pig. If you think it's going to ever happen at a convenient time, you're nuts. Never happens at a convenient time. You just got to be willing to put in a little extra effort. So do it, and maybe you'll get yourself something good to eat. But that's all we got for you today. We hope you have a great day. We'll see you on the next video. Stop, Caleb, stop. Mary wants some.